Hi guys and welcome back to the channel, and it looks like we finally have some sort of concrete confirmation on what's happening with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise, the rights, all that kind of stuff. And this comes from Deadline. So a while back I reported that A24, Neon, Jordan Peele, Paramount, Taylor Sheridan, sorry, were all in the bidding war for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise, the rights, all that kind of stuff. And it's looking like, according to Deadline, A24 are like pretty much going to be getting it. So they say that A24 looks to hook Texas Chainsaw Massacre film and TV rights. JT Mollner, Lee and Glen Powell. Series up first, Netflix movie still in mix. So we got a positive from that title, but when it said Netflix movie it's still in mix, I'm like, nah, let's not. I really enjoyed the 2022 Legacy sequel, whatever the fuck I wanted to be. I enjoyed it. But I don't think, because the thing is though, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise should be on the big screen. The Netflix one should have been on the big screen. It really should have been, right? It was good enough to be in the big screen. So, sources say the A24 is winning the film and TV rights for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which were up for auction and had a handful of bidders. Sorry. First up would be a series from JT Mollner, who currently who directed The Long Walk, the new Stephen King adaptation that's in cinemas right now. I haven't seen it, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. So, did he direct it or is he producing it? He's involved in it anyway. Lee and Glen Powell, though the latter will not star as we previously told you. So Deadline lied to us. No, I know, I get it, it's fair enough, because obviously when it comes to all the information, it's up in the air essentially. So apparently the deal hasn't closed yet, but A24 has pole position. Another source close to the action tells us that this is all premature, but it's clear that the genre label behind Hereditary isn't letting this one go. Now, I've seen a lot of people though say that they don't want A24 doing this, taking on the Chainsaw franchise, because they're very like, kind of used to doing not independent stuff, but kind of smaller projects that could be mistaken as independent features. Hereditary, sorry, my voice is a bit kind of a wee bit of the cold. Hereditary, Midsommar, and all that kind of stuff. But like they are dabbling when it comes to franchises. Obviously, they're currently making the Texas Chainsaw, the Friday the 13th TV show, Crystal Lake. It will be on, like, I think it's on Peacock, but A24 are creating it or back. I don't know the whole ins and outs of it, but A24 is involved in Friday the 13th TV show. That's what we need to know. So, like, I don't mind them crossing the bridge and being like, we want to take on IPs, well-known IPs such as Friday the 13th, such as Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I do get where fellow YouTubers are coming when it comes to like they should just stick to their smaller, just their own creations basically, like originality. I get that, but they're really fucking good. And if they get their hands on the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise, whether it be a TV show or whether it be a movie, or both, I'm inclined to enjoy it. Like, and the thing is though, at the end of the day though, if it goes well, this could be the first time in a very, very long time that we actually have a Chainsaw Massacre saga that is cohesive. We have a part 1, a part 2, a part 3, a spin-off, a TV show, blah, blah, blah. And not just like, because when you look at the franchise as a whole, continuity's all over the place. So people slag the X-Men franchise, the Fox X-Men franchise, for being all over the place continuity-wise. The Chainsaw franchise's continuity is fucking insane. Like, you have the first one, the second one, and then the third one is sort of a reboot-ish. They then have the Next Generation, which again is another sort of reboot. You then have, obviously, the actual remake in 2003. You have its prequel. You then had Texas Chainsaw 3D, which was a direct sequel to the first film. You then had Leatherface, which was a prequel to Texas Chainsaw 3D, and essentially a prequel to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre in 1973. What else is there? You then have Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022, which is a legacy sequel to, and a direct legacy sequel to the first one. Let's just reboot and start again. Reboot and start again. Stop going back. Because the 2022 one was essentially capitalizing and cashing in on the Blumhouse Halloween franchise, and it all stemmed from the Force Awakens, all that kind of stuff. But the Force Awakens, Halloween 2018, the Ghostbusters Afterlife, etc. Not Frozen Empire, but I still enjoyed that. They're all that shows it how to do a legacy sequel right. Whereas Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022 basically just said, let's get a Laurie Strode, so we'll bring back, what's her name again? I know her name in real life is Marion Burns, and she died. She died in 2014, 2015, so the real actress dies. So then you're bringing in a new actress to play a character from the original film. It just doesn't work when it's not the same person. You don't feel that same sort of legacy connection. These guys have had beef with each other since 1973, and even then, what beef did they have? I don't know. Sally, that was it. Sally. I don't know, but yeah, if A24 want to do this, I'm all for it. JT Mollner behind the camera, I'm all for it. Roy Lee behind the camera, I'm all for it. Or behind the scenes, Glen Powell. I would love Glen Powell, my boy Glen. I'd love him to be in it, playing like the sheriff or a Texas marshal or something like that, because he is Texas born, born and bred. But if he just wants to be a producer or involved in some sort of behind the scenes shenanigans, that's fair enough. But let's be honest, Glen Powell, his name above, starring Glen Powell. Oh, how good would that be? Whether it be a TV show or a movie. But yeah, and again as well though, TV show wise, I'm like, I get it. Everything's a TV show these days. Look at Friday the 13th. Look at Halloween. It's going to be possibly getting a TV show. I get it. It's easier, I guess. We'll see how it goes when it comes to the Friday the 13th, when it comes to Crystal Lake. It's looking promising. So, Linda Cardellini as Mrs. Voorhees, Pamela Voorhees, I'm like, I never got a chance to speak about it because it was during my time when I was like, I'm having a break right now. And I have had a break and I'm back now. I had another break there, but I'm sorry, I'm just so lazy. But yeah, what do you guys think about the whole thing? Does any of this video make sense? I don't know. But yeah, A24 getting the rights to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise, both TV and film rights. How do you guys feel about it? Obviously, it's not set in stone. This is all premature conversations. But if it happens, I'm all for it. Comment down below, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, and a goodbye.